here with another tech tip, and this time I want to talk a little bit about Gemini Canvas. And I know that this is really cool and probably one of the tools that had the most oohs and ahs at every presentation that I went to that showed this tool when I was at the conference. So I want to show this to you. So we're just going to go to Gemini, and I'm going to click on Tools, and I'm going to click Canvas. Now what Canvas does is it'll code for me. It'll write whatever I want it to. So I want to give you an example, and I'm going to go back to my English teacher roots, and I'm going to ask it to design an escape room based on Act 1 of Romeo and Juliet. And I'm going to go ahead and notice it's doing it in Canvas and create this. And what the computer is then going to do is going to write the code to create an escape room with 5 questions based on Act 1 of Romeo and Juliet. And so it does take it a little while to generate the code. And I know some of you may be thinking, but Amy, what do I do with this code, right? So it gives me a summary of what this is about, right? Okay. And it actually gives me the answer. Why is the first one about Samson, the one who bites his thumb? I don't like the first question, so I can say, please change the first question to focus on the feud. Sorry. Spelling aloud. The feud and the prince's ultimatum. Now that I think is a pretty good one. Place to put it. So notice that I can totally refine this as I go. I'm going to go back here, and you can see that it is changing up the code. I think it's going to keep basically the same structure. I didn't actually ask it to, I think your life shall be forfeit. Nope. Hint. They lose your home. I should really know this. Oh, it is lives. Yep, okay. So it is lives. Noble Paris seeks a bride. Okay, so you don't need to see me go through this, but notice it's asking very specific questions, and you could do this with any topic, any class. So I'm going to go back, and here's the code for this. Now what you want to do for students is actually to copy this code and put it on a site. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and I'm just going to go to sites.new, because that'll give me a brand new site. If you already have a site that you're using with students, you can keep going with that site, but I'm just going to do a new site, and I'm going to call this site Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet. And one thing I should say right now, the way this is coded, it's not going to give me any kind of results. Oh, I started doing stuff without telling you what I was doing. I'm coming over here to insert, and I'm going to embed. And one of the options that embed gives me is to embed code, and I can just take and Control V that code from there, and it's going to look, and it's going to find my escape room. So that is there. I can resize this. I can do all sorts of fun things. I really don't. I like for it to take up the full screen. I don't understand why Google always makes it take up half screen. Okay, so now if I preview this, I'm going to see my site heading at the top. And if I scroll down, I have my escape room, right? Your lives. Since earlier I tried to put life, how many years must pass before she can be a ripe bride? I think it was 13. Nope. Now I'm gonna have to cheat because I don't remember Romeo. Oh, 14. I was pretty close. 13, 14. I know she's not as old as we would like. Enter the number in letters. Enter the number in letters. So 14. Okay. This is Queen Mab. But anyway, you see with this, they have to be completely exactly right. Oh, not Queen Hab, Queen Mab. That's the queen of the fairies at the feast. He recognizes his voice. What feature does, wait, but Tybalt recognizes by what feature? His voice. Like literally they gave us the answer. So I would definitely go back and change that one. Okay, I'm going to stop showing you the preview of this. Notice that I can keep conversing with this and ask it to change things as we go, okay? And this will work for any class, and we're just copying this code. So I hope this tech tip is enjoyable to you, and I hope you have lots of fun. You can create escape rooms, you could create an exit ticket, you could add, change this code to email me when the student completes the room. Okay, so it's going to actually display a thing that triggers a send to teacher feature, okay? I would have to play around with this, okay? Totally was able to do this as a practice and have it sent to me. But here it's saying that it might not be able to. So you might have to mess around with this a bit and play around with it. But all you're doing is taking this code, copying it, putting it on your site, embedding it, and trying it out. And if it doesn't work, you come back here and you talk to the AI and ask the AI to do things for you. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great week. I hope you found last week's stuff very inspiring. And I will be back next week with another tech tip.